Hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. In today's video, the review and 3 looks with the Gemineye palette from Multitude Makeup. It is cardboard packaging, which I'm very happy about because I tend to break plastic. It comes in a sleeve, and where did I put the sleeve? Oh yeah. On the back of the sleeve are the ingredients. It does say here that they are cruelty free. They have a bunny on the back. Let me show you the inside of the palette. So I can fold it all the way back. As you saw, it comes with a mirror, and this is the inside of the palette. I used almost all the colors in my first impression, which I will link underneath the cards and is also in my description box. But yeah, these are the colors. The shade names are underneath. You get 6 mattes. You have 2 smaller shimmers here, and then you have 3 big shimmers there. So I, to be totally honest with you, don't know if these are supposed to be highlighters or just big pans of eyeshadow. I don't know, but they work very nicely on the eyes. All the colors perform really good. I used all the colors in the looks as well. I will put a picture up of the swatches that I did on Instagram, and you see the picture. I don't have a stencil. They are not packed on. They are just finger swatches. So, and they're pretty true to pan, the colors. So that is very good. You know, you can create such fun looks with this. I created 4 in total. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I created 4 in total. The palette retails normally for £25.99 British pounds because they are a UK based indie brand, Multitude Makeup. They have a lot more than just this palette, so go check out their site. All their information will be listed down below. In a minute I will show you the 3 looks, and at the end of the video I will tell you if I think that this palette is worth the money. So if you want to know if it's worth the money, or at least in my opinion, you just have to keep on watching the whole video. Before I forget, timestamps are down below. I put a little description next to the looks to kind of hopefully tell you what colors I used, or maybe I need to start naming my looks. You know, give them a name, like this one, maybe Seafoam Peacock or something. Or fish, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, the makeup I used during the 3 looks will also be down below. For now, I am going to insert the looks. I wish you a lot of fun. Let me know down in the comment section which one is your favorite, and I will see you on the other side. Multitude Cosmetics. Okay. I was thinking about, I don't know, these 2 really grabbed my attention today. And I am kind of into the, I don't know, simple 2-tone looks lately. So I have with me my microfiber cloth next to me, which I use to clean my brushes in between shades. Just so you know, I don't have a color switch. I don't like them. I don't know how bright I want the orange to be, so I'm starting with kind of a fluffier brush. Doesn't matter what brand it is, it's just a fluffy brush and not really too big because my eyes aren't too big. Just make sure that you like the brush and that you can easily work with it. So I'm going to start with the color Hannah, which is this one. I'm just going to plop that on my eye. I am tapping off. I am getting kick up in the pan, and because I have done my face, I need to tap off my brush. And I am tapping on the shadow. And now I'm just picking up the kick up that is in the pan. And I'm just blending it out. So I have placed the shadow on that eye. I'm going to do the same on the other. So, now I'm taking a smaller brush. I'm taking this brush, which is just a small detailed blending brush or something like that. Let's take a little bit of Hannah, the orange, and just blend out the orange with the orange. Just a little. Okay, let's get that yellow, which is called Malvika. and blend the edge. I want the orange a little bit higher here. And I'm actually going to bring it over that yellow a bit. And now I'm going to go on top of the edge. So not on the edge of the edge, but just really on top. To just create a different kind of orange. So you can lighten an orange with a yellow, you can deepen it up with a red. Plop it a little bit lower. I'm using that orange shade. Just plop it there a little bit and kind of clean up the crease. Okay, so I'm going to go into this color, which is called Haley, with a bigger detail brush, because it just saves time. Let's see what it does. Dry. Ah, I create fallout. That is not good. I do not like fallout. But to be fair, I don't like this brush also. Let me get a sponge tip because that's faster. And I'm switching to a sponge tip because I am lazy and I don't feel like spraying my brush. And the brush that I had didn't really work nicely with this shadow. I don't know, it just was a bit too dense or no, too stiff. I'm actually going to bring this color around, placing it on top of my lash line. And I'm stopping about halfway in because I don't know what I want to do there yet. I have a flat, I don't know what it is, a smudger brush or something. I'm going to go into that color Henna, which is that orange, pressing it in, and I'm actually going to place that underneath that purple and connect it up. This is a flat, fluffier brush. Let me see if I can smudge it out. I don't like that. It's too hard, too stiff. Let me get this one. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to plop it in Henna a little, which is that orange. Is that what I want? Yes, that is what I want. That is nice. Okay, let's do the same on the other eye. So let me get a brush and just go over the edge. Small detail brush, and I'm going to go into this color, which is called Tanya. Let's use that as inner corner highlight. It's dry. Let's see what it does. Oh, nice. Let's bring it up into the space that I left open. And I'm kind of dragging it on top of that purple as well. Let's also bring it a little bit on top of that orange. Oh, I think you can create a nice... If you put this on top of a matte shade, I think you can create a nice shimmer shades out of the matte shade. And why not? I think I can use this as a highlight. Maybe it even is a highlight, I don't know. Could be. So that is the eye look. I'm going to plop on some mascara, some liner, and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I will be back and show you the result just before I put on my falsies. So hold on. Don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. So here is the look just before my falsies. Everything I used will be down in the description box below. The lippy I have on is from NYX. It is one of their liquid suede in the color Initiator. And I plopped a pencil in my lower waterline. It's one from Essence, their long-lasting eye pencils in the color Purple Rain. I am going to plop on my falsies and then I will see you in just a second for the finished result. So, the finished look. And maybe you noticed, I plopped on this one from Essence. It's one of their Shine 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 lip glosses in the color 16 Let's Pumpkin Up, because I thought, I don't know, sometimes a little extra glitter is all that you need. So here is the finished look. I like how it turned out. Yeah, this is kind of what I had in mind today, and that is always a good thing, at least in my book. So, without further ado, let's get into the next look. Well, look number 2, and we're all zoomed in. I'm going to play with the pinks today. So, these two, and there somewhere, and anyway, the pinks. I am going to start with the darkest one, and I want to try this brush again, which is just a flat, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to start with the color Karen, which is this one. I haven't set my base. It is a little tacky, but not too much. So let's see if I can, wow, place this shadow. I'm actually just pressing my brush in, getting a lot of pigment. So I'm tapping it off, and I want to place that in the crease, low. And I am pressing it on. Oh, I so don't like this brush. I'm sorry, I just don't like this brush. Let me get this one, which is a angle brush, I think. Doesn't really matter. And let's, oh, that's better. Plop that in the crease. And I'm actually just building up the pigment until I'm happy with the pigmentation that I have. Let's see if I can kind of blend with this brush. So I cleaned it a tiny bit. Let's see if I can blend. My base is still a bit sticky, I can feel it. But it's actually blending out nicely. I don't want to blend it too much, because I want to use that other shadow as well, the other pink. I just want to soften the edge. I'm going into the color Tracy, which is this one. And to be fair, I don't know if there is a lot of difference between shadows when I place them on my eye, but I'm going to use this color to blend out. I'm taking a little bit on the tip of that brush. Oh, that's actually it. Wow, that's quick. And as you can see, there isn't much difference between the two. When you see them in the pan, you can see there is a difference, but when you put them on your eye and you're going to blend them out, I'm taking a clean small brush. When colors are really close together, it just gets kind of lost if you use them together. What you can do, however, of course, is use them separately, because maybe you want, I don't know, a blue pink look, and one pink looks better with that blue than the other pink, and that can happen. It's just that sometimes with some colors you don't really get a lot of difference when you blend them on your eye. Okay, with the same brush that I have, I'm going back into the color Karen, which I used in the beginning, and see if we can build it up in the crease. Oh, that goes on nicely. So now you can actually see that the color I'm using now has more purple in it, or more blue in it, than, yeah, it's a bit more vibrant than the other pink that I used to blend it out. Okay, I'm cleaning the brush off the excess. Going to go over that edge again, taking a tiny bit of the color Tracy, the second color I used, which is a bit of a softer pink. Same on the other side. Let's bring it down as well. So I'm getting a flat brush. I'm going to go into the color Karen, and I'm just going to stamp it on my lower lash line. and make sure that it is connected with the color on top. I can also smudge it out with this brush a bit, which is nice. Okay, let's get the color Cassia, which is that one. Let's try dry first on the outer corner. That's pretty. It's not too shabby dry, okay. It's a pretty color. Okay, other eye. I also want to bring this down in the outer corner. I think I need to spray it for that. Yes. Pretty. Okay. I'm going to go into the color Leia, which is that big pink shade. That's going to go here. Wow. Now my brush unfortunately is still a tiny bit damp. It's not wet, but it's a tiny bit damp. I'm going over that edge of the purple and pink. Then I'm going to go into the color Tanya, which is this one, the middle one. And again, this is dry. Bring it up a bit. Not too much though, because I'm going to fake a cut crease. Okay, I'm also going to bring this around my tear duct and clean the brush, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did up top. So now I'm taking the color Leia, which was that light pink shimmer. I'm going to spray, and that one is going in the middle, on top of the lash line. Okay, I'm cleaning that brush and I'm going to kind of swipe over all the colors. Yes, let me get this brush, which probably still has a little bit on it. I'll run that underneath my lash line. What I'm going to do, so I'm going to take a little bit of the color Rosina, which is the darker purple, on the small detail brush. I'm going to pretend like I did a cut crease. So what I'm going to do is on that edge, kind of create a line if I can. Like that. Well, it's not as crisp or sharp as if you would cut the crease. I don't care. Kind of pretend like you did a cut crease. Like so. So that is the eye look done for now. What I'm going to do is the rest of my face. Plop on some liner, mascara, all that goodness, and then I will be back just before my falsies to show you, well, the result just before my falsies. So hold on tight, don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. So here is the look just before my falsies. So if you don't wear falsies, this is what it looks like. I'm going to plop on my falsies now, and then I will be back to show you the finished look. So falsies are on, and this is the finished look. I like the look. Yes, let me know down in the comment section what you think, and get ready for the last look with the Gemineye palette from Multitude Makeup. I'm going to use the color Angela, which is the matte green, and then probably Shama, which is the shimmer green, and maybe Haley, which is the shimmer purple. So let's just get started, shall we? I am going to start with the lid because I am kind of debating. I'm going to start with the lid. So I am taking my small brush and I'm going to start with the color Sharna, which is that green shimmer. I'm going to place that on the lid. I'm leaving a gap open I'm just patting it on. And because this is a smaller brush, it's taking me a little time. But this is just the best brush that I have for shimmer, so yeah. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Yes, that is looking fun. I'm taking a, well, blending brush, a small blending brush, and that same color, the shimmer green. I'm just going to blend it out a little. So that is just a little bit higher. I have cleaned my brush. I'm going to go into this color which is called Haley, that's purple. That one's going on the outer part of my eye. And I'm looking forward now. My eyes are relaxed and I'm actually kinda, I don't know how to explain it, plop it there. Kind of bringing it up here. This is probably kind of a weird way to build a look, but you know, sometimes I just don't know what I want to do. And I just do something, just start playing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And you know, you don't have to start every look the same way. You don't have to start with a transition shade. Actually taking that purple up just a tiny bit higher than that green. Okay, let's bring that one down as well. Same brush. And I don't know, stopping. I'm doing only a third. Okay, that's looking silly, but that doesn't matter. I am going to take that green color called Angela now, because I want to see how it... I have a lot of kick up in the pen, so I need to tap off my brush, because I've done my face first. I'm just going to put that here. And blend it into that shimmery green. That went on nicely. I'm taking it in. Blend it out here a bit. I'm just doing tiny circles over that edge. Going back and forth sometimes. Let's get a little bit of that color Rosina, which is that matte purple. Just a tiny bit. And put it here. To just add a little bit of color. And fade it out a little. And you could pull it if you wanted to. A little bit more in. And blend it together here a bit. I'm taking actually a little bit of that color Haley, which is the dark purple shimmer, to blend it into that green here. And it actually works nicely. Yeah, I think that's fun. Okay, let's do the same on the other eye. I think that's fun. Really peacocky lately. I cleaned my favorite small detail brush. Let's go into the color Tanya, which is that one. And let's plop that here in a corner and drag it on top of that green, or place it on top of that green, just watch. However, which way you want to call it. Bring it down as well. I actually want to bring it over that green more. The only thing I don't have now is a shimmery green on my bottom lid, so let's just plop it here. Just on the edge of that light and that purple. Light color and purple is what I mean. Okay then, let's get my favorite brush to smudge everything out a little. Let's put a little bit of that color Tanya. Wait, let me clean it. Underneath the brow bone. Like so. So, the eye look is, well, actually almost done. And the only thing left for me to do is a little bit of liner mascara, which I will do off camera. I will also apply the rest of my makeup. And then I will be back and show you the look just before my falsies. So hold on, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. So I am almost done, and I was a bit dramatic a lot of the time, but I thought let's do a wing. And this wing, maybe you have seen a sneak, because I have hooded eyes. When I look forward now, I have a nice wing, but when I look down, it looks a little bit different. So I thought, you know what, I cannot do a wing like that anymore, because then I get an Amy Winehouse wing. I don't want that. But I thought, you know what, let's do it like, sneaky little artsy thing. I did this with the Renaissance Flick, but any eyeliner pen with a felt tip or just a very small brush will do. I do have a tutorial on how I do my winged liner. It is a little bit older video, but this is basically how I did it. So I will link it down below if I don't forget. If I do forget, please remind me. Yeah, this is the look so far. In my waterline I just plopped, I don't know which one it was, but just a black eyeliner pencil. The lippy is from Jeffree Star. It's one of his Valentine collection, his velour liquid lipstick in the color Self-Control. This is the look so far. I'm going to plop my falsies on now, and after that I will, well, for one, show you the finished result, but also give you my thoughts on the Gemineye palette from Multitude Makeup. So hold on, don't go anywhere, I'll be right back. So here is the finished look with my falsies on. And I think this is a fun third look. It wasn't the look I had in mind when I sat down to film, but I think it turned out really, really pretty. The makeup that I used will be listed down below in the description box, so go check it out. I will also have timestamps. So yeah, the Gemineye palette, what are my thoughts? I think it is a great palette. I think the quality of the shadows is really, really nice. The blending went really well. Now, I don't exactly know if these are supposed to be all highlighters or just bigger shades. You can, or I can use this one as a highlighter on my face. This one is a bit too dark for me though, but as eyeshadows or inner corner highlights, they perform really, really nicely. I used all the shades in the video today. I don't really have anything to complain about. I don't exactly know, well, what to say. The yellow is good, the green is very nice, blends easily, it doesn't get patchy very fast, so that is really good. I think this is a good quality green. The purple is nice. What I do want to say is that especially with these two, I got a lot of kick up in the pen when I used a smaller brush. So just tap off your brush really well, or just do your eyes first. But you can use the colors sheer if you want to just use a bigger brush, and make sure to set your eyeshadow base, so your primer or your concealer, before you start. If you place them on a tacky base, they really stick to your eye, and yeah, you can nicely get a really good, well, bright pigmentation color. So I am very, very happy. They have more palettes than this one. It's just that some of the other palettes had pressed glitter in them, and that just takes up space. You know, I have two separate pressed glitter palettes, and that is enough for me. The palette normally retails for £25.99 UK or British pounds. They ship internationally. I got mine on sale, so just go check out the website, because they have sales regularly, or at least from what I saw. But I highly recommend this palette. Yeah, let me know down in the comment section if you have anything from Multitude Makeup, or if you are interested in anything from them. Let me know which look was your favorite out of the three, or maybe you don't have a favorite and you like them all. Let me know down in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. Before you go though, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. And then while you're clicking buttons, also just click the bell. because then you will be notified of my next upload, which will be very, very soon. For now, I'm signing off. I wish you all a great day. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.